what's up? So me coming at you with post vlog pre-editing Nikki. There was something that I wanted to put in this vlog, and per my aesthetic, I fucking totally forgot about it. That's just how I roll. I just want you guys to know, and nobody said anything like that they were offended or anything like that. I just want you guys to know that I wasn't making fun of you for using the when I was making fun of the Earnin app, okay? There were a couple of you guys that commented that was like, hey, I use that app. And you didn't say like, oh my God, I'm offended because I use that app. You were just saying that you had used it before. I was more over making fun of the fact that, so I watch DirecTV, the DirecTV app, to watch whatever it is I watch, like TV shows or anything that's on cable. I use the app to watch it because I always watch everything from my phone, right? And literally every other fucking ad is that goddamn Earnin app, and the actors are like so fucking cheesy. Like the one guy's like, I need money to hang out with my bros. I gotta hang out with the bros tonight. It's just like so fucking cheesy, the commercials or the ads or whatever you want to call it. So I'm more over making fun of that. I would never make fun of you guys, or like I would never want to offend you. I just don't want it to be like taken out of context. It's just me like making fun of like that whole stitch right there. Like the fact that the ad fucking plays every other goddamn ad. I mean, every other ad. It's like, so for instance, because this is what reminded me of it and reminded me of the fact that I wanted to touch on this in my vlog, and I totally forgot to. When I was eating my supper, I was watching Jersey Shore, and like every fucking, like, okay, so if you don't have the DirecTV app, you have to watch commercials. Like when you watch stuff, every fucking commercial or ad that would come on, you get like a minute and 30 seconds or like 2 minutes of ads. And the first one would be like, so I don't get paid till Friday. And then another ad would come on for like 10 seconds. And then the third one would be like, so I don't get paid till Friday. And it's like, oh my God, okay, I fucking get it. You use the Earnin app, girl, okay. It's just like every fucking other one. I am by no means making fun of you guys or making fun of the fact that people have to use that app. It's just like so in your face and crazy, and the actors are horrible. That's just the extent of it. But I will say this, for me, I feel like it's a little sus, because for you to borrow money from something without having to pay interest seems a little sus to me. I'm not downgrading anybody that does use that. Tim and I used to get payday loans all the time when we were younger, and we put ourselves in mad fucking debt getting payday loans all the time. So we would get payday loan after payday loan after payday loan, and then we would get more payday loans to pay the payday loan place that we loaned from. You know what I mean? It's just like this vicious cycle, and I'm like totally against payday loans and payday loan places because I think they take advantage of people, and they charge exorbitant amount of interest, and it gets people to the point where they're stuck in it. They like suck people in with, you know, oh, I'll loan you $100 and you pay me $20 or whatever, or I'll loan you the amount of your paycheck, and then you just have to pay like $50 extra on top of that when you get your paycheck in, and blah, blah, blah. But the problem is like, you say you take out $300 and you get paid $300 a week. So you get a payday loan for $300, and then you're cool. And then when you get your paycheck, you have to pay the payday loan place. Therefore, in turn, having to get another payday loan out because you're broke now that you had to use all your check to pay that payday loan. Do you know what I'm saying? You catch my drift? And it's just like this vicious ass fucking cycle that I have been down. So just to throw that out there too, just be careful, you guys, because I know you guys don't want anything to happen to you. So just be careful when you use that stuff, or make sure you read the fine print and all of that. It just seems weird to not have to pay any type of interest to borrow money. So, oh, my dogs went in. I was like, what the fuck was that? Sounded like somebody was beating on my fucking door. Anyways, I just wanted to pop on and put that on before the vlog, because I totally forgot in the vlog to bring it up. And it just, when I was watching Jersey Shore, it just reminded me of that. Okay, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna edit this vlog now. Oh, BT dubs. This vlog might be really fucking boring for some of you. Sorry, not sorry. It's just what I was doing today, and I was like very enamored in what I was doing. So if you don't fucks with it or you don't like it, then, you know, watch the next one or whatever. But there were a few of you guys who were interested in like how we did our countertops and all that stuff. So that's essentially all this vlog is about. So if you don't give a fuck about it, girl, you might as well click off now, because that's all I talk about from here on out. So, okay, that's it. I don't have to say bye or anything because it's the beginning of the vlog. All right, on to the vlog. There's some neighborhood dog somewhere barking his ballsies off. Probably because it's cold as fuck outside. He's been barking for like the last half hour. Probably because it's like 20 degrees. Put your dog in, people. He's probably freezing his little nutsies off. And my dogs have been going nuts. Stubby doesn't bark, so he's just been like, what the fuck is going on? Hoyt, on the other hand, has not shut the fuck up. It has taken me like a half an hour of standing here telling him to please stop barking so I can start this vlog. Thank you, Veronica. Stubby, I spit everywhere. Stubby, earlier when I let him out, our freaking cover, can you guys, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. See that right there? Right there? Stubby fell inside of there. He fell inside of the little, I don't even know what that is. It's like the little thing for the basement window or whatever. I was standing out here telling them to shut the fuck up because the other neighbor dog was barking. So I was standing at the window, like tapping on the window, telling them to shut up. And Stubby was just like walking around and he just fucking fell into it. I was like, oh my God, are you okay? But he was fine, he just jumped back out. Stubby's like, he like reminds me of like a really tall, skinny boy teenager. You know how they're all lanky and awkward? That's fucking Stubby all day long. Look how good my tree is doing. It's doing so good. My little plants over here aren't doing the greatest. They may or may not be dying a little. There's some little orange leaves over there. There's some little orange leaves back there, which I chose to hide because I want people to think I'm a good plant mom, even though I'm not. I'm getting ready to leave and go to the Menards. I gotta pick Bro up from school here in about 45 minutes. So I'm gonna stop at Menards before I go, because if you guys watched my vlog yesterday, I told y'all that I was going to show you guys like the tables and like the things that me and Tim made, like the epoxy things that me and Tim made, which I'm going to, but I'm not going to until after I get back, because I'm going to do another sample board, even though I promised him that I want to do it in the basement. I may or may not have lied a little bit, but I think it'll be okay because I'm just doing one. So I'm gonna go in the basement when I get back and like do that sample board and try to redo the Carrera marble look that I did whatever day that was, Saturday, and completely fucked up. Luckily, my table that I made, I thought it was gonna be this huge process where I was gonna have to take the table, because remember I told you that table I fucked up? I thought I was gonna have to take the table out in the garage and like get like my orbital sander and like completely sand all the epoxy off. Luckily, I don't have to do that because I found like a piece where the epoxy, it was like epoxy and then there was like a gap where the epoxy did not like cover the table, and then epoxy again, so I was able to pick at it and peel it up, and I literally peeled the top of the table off in one sheet. I was like, yes! So I'll be able to redo that table with not a lot of work. I thought I was gonna have to do all this work in order to redo it, but now I do not, and I poke myself in the eye, which is cool, because I'm cool. Now I'm really happy about it. So, but I don't want to do the table right off the bat, you know what I mean? Like I want to do a couple of sample boards and kind of get a feel for the technique and stuff that I want to use. So I got to go to Menards. I want to go to Menards and get a couple more sample boards. And then I want to get like a couple of brushes, because I need some brushes. We used all of our brushes. They're all like epoxy ridden. So I want to do that before I pick Bro up. So I'm getting ready to take off and go. Jesus, I spit in my throat. I'm getting ready to take off and go save big money at Menards and do it up. Super exciting. I know, super exciting life of a YouTuber. Dude, my skin is like so freaking dry that I could not even put CC cream on my face. I put like a little bit around my nose, which you can't even tell. My skin is so red because it's dry. Put a little bit around here so my cheeks were red. I didn't put any around here. I had paint. I don't know if it's still there. I think I got it off. I had paint on my lip because I'm stupid. And I was trying to get this roller cover onto a roller to paint like the sample board that I have because I painted it white, and I smacked it on the ground and paint splattered everywhere, and I got paint on my fucking hoodie. This is my favorite hoodie. I got paint all over. I'm upset about it. So I'm gonna take off to Menards and go pick up my bro. I don't know if I'll vlog. I might vlog. Should I vlog doing that? Because if I do, I feel like this vlog is gonna be insanely fucking long, girls. It'll take me a really long time to edit. Well, fuck it. I'll bring my camera with me. No promises that you'll see me in my car to and from Menards. Just saying. Decided to bring you along. Lucky you. Aren't you excited? I already went into Menards, so I got my stuff that I needed. I might do 2 sample boards tonight because I got this stuff that we mixed with it, and it works really well. And I got the white pearl, so I'm thinking about doing one with white pearl and one with non-white pearl. What do you guys think? Oh my god, it's so exciting, right? I'm so boring. Also, I realized I've been watching, I guess I haven't been watching, but I watched a couple of vlogs. You know, everybody's peeping up on this Vlogmas tip. So I watched a couple of people's vlogs, and I realized nobody like says, hey, I'll be right back in between their filming segments. Like, they're like, oh, I'm doing this and blah, 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 blah. But they're never like, I'll see you in a little bit or anything like that. And I do. So I'm gonna try not to do that because I feel like, is that not the right thing to do? Is that not what you do? That not what you do? So I'm gonna try not to do that. It's gonna be really hard though because oh fuck, my seatbelt. My seatbelt, actually I'm just gonna keep it off because the school is right there, so I don't think I'm gonna fly off of the road in between here and the school. That's like half a mile up. Anyway, because I always take it off from school anyway, so I can sit there for an hour. So, what was I saying? Oh yes, the vlog thing. Like, is that like not the cool thing to do? But I feel like I'm talking to a real person. So I'm like, hey, you, right there, I'll see you in a little bit. I'll see you when I get back. That's what I say to people when I'm leaving people. I don't just like cut off to people and like not tell them bye. Feels weird, feels odd. What do you think? Is it weird that I do that? Let me know in the comments below. Is it weird that I tell you guys bye after every time I leave like a segment or like in between a segment? Like I'm a fucking TV show. Like in between clips. Is it weird? Am I being a weirdo? Do you go home at night and make fun of me after watching my videos and be like, look at this dumb bitch telling us bye between her clips. She's so stupid. Is that what happens? It is, isn't it? Don't lie to me. Don't play bit with me. Is that really what happens? Moving right along. Moving right along. I got a doctor bill in here. I got my mail. I have a doctor bill in here, and I haven't been to the doctor in like a year. I don't know where the fuck that came from. And 20% off or 10% off at Bed Bath & Beyond. Even though we don't have a Bed Bath & Beyond. I've never even set foot inside of a Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know why I feel like I need to say it like that. Okay. I don't want to put my seatbelt on, okay? It's uncomfortable, so you're just gonna have to dial it back, bitch. I'm in park. I don't know why my car still does that while I'm still in park. You know what I mean? Anyways, funny story about this little thing. So, the people who owned our house called Tim, like, or the lady, I should say. I should not, like, categorize her husband with her because they are polar opposites. So the lady who used to own our house called Tim and was like, mind you, they haven't lived in that house in almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. I know that's really annoying. Sorry, not sorry. Almost 2 years. It's been almost 2 years since they've lived in that house. And she calls Tim and proceeds to let him know that they have horses and stuff. That they have some kind of horse medicine that the vet sends them and that it might be coming to our address. Like, what? What is your major malfunction? Like, what are you even talking about here? You haven't lived in this house in almost 2 years. How do you still have stuff coming there? I can understand if it's like a really old magazine subscription that had gotten renewed or something like that. And she also said, I've also got some stuff coming from Bed Bath & Beyond. This girl, these little mailers. Seriously, for 10% off? Bitch, I've been throwing those away. It's a mailer that says to, you know, blah, 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 owner of her house, or previous owner of her house, or current resident. Like, it's a fucking mailer. It's 10% off. Dude, really? Pressing about a mailer? Like, calm the fuck down. Which now that I think about it, I realize I don't think I ever told you guys, like, the whole entire story about the previous owners of our house and what we went through when we bought our house. It's a little crazy. I'm not going to tell it on this vlog. I'll tell it in a different vlog, because I know if I tell it on this vlog, it's going to get all chopped up, because I'm here picking bro up, and I know it's going to cut off, and then I'll forget where I was and everything else. So I promise you guys, though, I would tell you on a different vlog. I was actually going to make, like, a... Shut up. I was actually going to make a dedicated story time to it, but there weren't enough people that said do the story time. There was a reason, or maybe I just fucking forgot, because I'm notorious for doing that. So maybe I just forgot about it. I don't want to do it in a story time now, because whenever I do a story time, people are like, bitch, you talk too much. It's too long. It's too long. I can't do it. Can't sit here. It's too long. So, I don't want to make it a story time. It's my last story time. Y'all know how I am. I have to give you every illicit detail of everything. So, if I got a story to tell that happened to me on Thursday, I got to start back like 2 weeks before that Thursday and let you know the preface of that story. It is cold. I'm putting my hands on my neck because my hands are cold. I just swallowed my spit. What is with me swallowing my spit today? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to jump off of here because I want to look some stuff up on mixing my epoxy before I get home. Plus, I don't want this vlog to be like 3.5 hours long, because I know you guys like the long ones, dirty birds, but it takes me so long to edit them. So let me jump off here, and I will... Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not telling you guys bye. We're just gonna end it. I'm gonna pick my bro up. Hello, I am home, and I am in my basement, and this lighting makes my hair look way worse than it actually does. Sir, I got my little board painted. Did I mention, let me think, did I mention in the last clip what I'm doing? So, I mean, obviously, I am runway ready for New York Fashion Week here, but I have to wear old clothes because it gets for a messy girl. So, here's the dilly. I'm going to mix my epoxy and mix my colors with it. One color, I'm just going to mix, like, I got to walk my dogs out of here, too. One color, I'm just going to, I don't know what I did. One little batch, or board, I should say, I'm just going to mix like regular acrylic paint with it. I'm not sure which one. I think somebody recommended outdoor, so I might try this one. You have to be very cautious when you're mixing the color with the epoxy, because, oh, and I brought my my ring light down, because it's like real dark in here, and the lights are all like yellow and shit. Anyways, this is obviously, did I already say this, that this was the unfinished part of my basement? I don't remember. Anyways, I'm going to mix this with my epoxy. Oh God, Aiden, you scared the fuck out of me. Sorry, bro came down, scared the fuck out of me. Wanted me to throw him in pizza. So, as I was saying, I think somebody said like outdoor, but yeah, really have to be careful as to the ratio that you mix, because if you guys watched my last vlog, you remember I told you it got like real fucked up. So I'm going to do it on these sample boards first before I go do it on my table. I have to mix my epoxy. If you guys are curious, this is the epoxy that we used on our countertops, and we just got it at Menards. And you can get this in like, this is the biggest size it comes with. So it's a 1 gallon kit, which means half gallon A, half gallon B. So half gallon of resin, half gallon of hardener. And you can get like smaller, let me come on this side. You can get smaller kits than that. You can get, oh, I fucking throw them away. There's little bottles. The bottles are just a little bit bigger than this. So I think that's the smallest kit that it comes with. Anyway, because that is designed for tabletop. It's called bar top epoxy, whatever. For the bathrooms, we are going to be using the epoxy from Stonecoatcountertops. I'm just doing this to practice like technique versus like, because we already know like how to use it. We already know how to mix it, how it cures, all that stuff. We already know the prep, the like finish or whatever. We already know how to do all that stuff. So this is just to practice like our technique of getting the right color that we want. So I am gonna hop off here. I'm gonna go throw Bro in a pizza, and damn, should I wait until after his pizza's done to do it? Because it's probably gonna take me a minute. I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna throw Bro in a pizza. And what time is it? Oh, it's only 4 o'clock. I was gonna say maybe eat something myself, but it's only 4 o'clock. But maybe I will, who knows? Whatever. Anyways, I will be back with the mixed product. Let's just say that. So, I've got all my stuff ready. Hold on. In the makeup tutorial, I like this because totally didn't realize that was on. I was watching Dustin Hunter. If you don't watch him, you should. Anyways, I put my hair up a little bit more. By the way, I wanted to throw this out there too. This is in no fucking way, shape, or form, by any means, a tutorial, because I'm just fucking around. I'm just experimenting. I'm doing this to get, like, my technique down for when we do our bathroom countertops. Not a tutorial, but some of you guys said that you were interested in, like, what the dilly was and, like, how I did it and shit. This is how I did it, girl. If you are interested in doing this yourself, I would check out Stonecoatcountertops on YouTube, and he's got a website if you want to check his website out. So I have not mixed my mixture yet. I just got back down. I had to make Aiden some pizza rolls, so I just got back downstairs, so I'm just getting ready to mix it. So this right here is the resin, and then that little black bottle right there is the hardener. So you mix equal parts resin, equal part hardener, and stir it for 6 minutes. Lies. That's a lie. That's actually not how you do it. There's a big long process to it. Per the directions of the kit that I got, you're supposed to pour them in like separate cups or whatever you're using. Pour them separately and then pour them together and then stir it and then pour it separately again and then stir it. I don't do all that. I mix them together, I mix it for 6 minutes, and everything turns out fine. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I will see you when we are done mixing. Oh, also, did I say I'm going to use the outdoor one that I showed you guys earlier, which is somewhere in that vicinity. Just regular, like, acrylic paint. Just regular acrylic paint. So I'm going to mix my shit, mix my color, and then I'll BRB. Got my stuff mixed up. I put my white in. It's not as opaque as I would like, but I don't want to fuck it up again. I may just try to put I'm going to try to put just a little bit more paint in it. And then that's it. Just to get it a little bit more opaque. But I need to dump it out because this stuff you have to work fast with. You can't leave it like in, you know, like whatever mixing thing that you're using. You can't leave it in there for too long or it'll kick over, which means it'll start to harden. And when it hardens, when it starts to harden in a big volume like that, it seems okay. It'll heat up. So there's that. So it looks like it's pretty well mixed. So I am going to pour it out. Still a little, you know, not as opaque as I would like, but what else? We're going with it. So now I'm going to pour it out, and I'm just going to trowel it out. With this trowel, it's an 1/8 inch V-notch trowel. You're supposed to use a square notch trowel. The guy from Stonecoatcountertops uses a square notch trowel. But those are really fucking hard to find. So he sells them on his website, which is fine. Like, you can buy them on there, but I'm too impatient for that shit. So there's that. So I'm just going to pour it on here. I think I've made way too much. And then you basically just kind of spread it around. And that's all you do, girl. So he suggests like spreading it to the edges and then spreading it over. So not letting it spill over the edge right at first, but then, you know, once you get your stuff like pretty well spread out. Yeah, I've made way too much here. Dang it. I usually do 8 ounces and 8 ounces of resin and hardener, and I did 10 ounces and 10 ounces. I wish I would have done less. I'm actually going to grab a different trowel. It's starting to spread over now. I'm going to grab a different trowel so that way I can make it a little thicker. This is a 1/4 notch trowel, which makes it a little bit thicker. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this. Maybe not. This is usually what happens. Like, while I'm doing it, I'm like, what do I do here? What do I do here? Because I'm an asshole and I don't, like, properly read directions or follow things properly. I just do it the way I want to do it. So, that's a thing. But it's not getting too gross, so that's good. So now I'm going to start putting it towards the edge and, like, just kind of letting it pour over. Okay, so he says to take black spray paint and to spray it on a surface and to like tap it with a brush. I'm going to dip my brush in here and kind of prime it a little so that way it doesn't like stick to it too bad. So I just stuck my brush in a little stump. So now I'm going to pick up a little bit of black and just start doing this thing. Pick up a little bit more. And to just kind of do it like really randomly. And then what he did was took the paint stick and kind of like drug it like this. So it kind of looks like it's all going one way. Okay, now I'm going to take my heat gun and kind of soften the lines up a little bit. I'll grab the camera and show you guys what I'm doing with the heat gun. So the heat gun just kind of like softens it up. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm being very cautious with the heat gun because the last one we burnt. So, oh yeah, I totally forgot to show you guys. I'll show you guys what we made the other day when I'm done with this. Alright, so this is the finished product. Doesn't it look so good? I fucking love this stuff, you guys. It's so dope. I love it. So that's what we plan on doing. Like, see, this is why I pulled my hair back, because I have a tendency to like touch my hair when it gets on my face, and I get epoxy in my hair and on my glasses constantly. So now I don't know where it is, but I'm going to go get it. I bought some stuff from Sherwin-Williams, and it's called White Pearl. And it's this metallic accent. It's basically just an additive that you use, like you paint your walls a certain color and then you paint this over the top and then you clear coat it. And what it does is like adds this like metallic essence to your walls. Well, I got one of these in the color Pearl because these mix really, really well with the epoxy. Like, it doesn't change the consistency or like the curing time or anything like that of the epoxy. So, and we had like copper and, oh yeah, let me show you what we did. We had copper and gold and a couple other colors. So this one was the last one that we made. They're so hard to see because of the, oh, there we go, that's a little bit better. So this one was the last one that we made, and we used Makeup Geek pigment in the color Insomnia, and it turned this like red color, and we kind of like mixed it around because we didn't like the red with the green. And then I used a Furless Cosmetics, this is a Furless Cosmetics purple pigment, this one's a green pigment, and then I think that's all we used on this one. I don't think we used any silver spray paint. This one here is my favorite one. I know you can't see it because of the light. That's a little bit better. So this one is my favorite one. It's got like these copper little stripes running through it, and some white, and some silver and black. We used one of those metallic things in copper, and then we used the metallic additive, you know, like that I was just showing you, in the color pewter, which is like a deep silver. And then we also did this one, and this has a black background. That had a white background. Like I painted it white first, painted this black first. This one we painted like a copper color first. And this one we sprayed alcohol on it because it causes these like little cool ass cells and cause it to like crack and separate and look really cool. So oh yeah, we made one more too. And then the last one we made is this one right here. I know they're really hard to see, you guys, I'm sorry. This one has the furless pigment in green and purple, and then we use silver spray paint. That's what's in that one. So I'm gonna try to find my, oh, and I need to torch the bubbles out of that one. I'm gonna try to find my, what's it called? My bag from Sherwin-Williams and try to find that little pearl pigment, because that's what I'm gonna mix with it this time and do like another little pass on this little whiteboard here. I'm showing you guys all my secrets. This is where we store like all of our shit, and it's a mess down here, but who cares? It's the unfinished part of my basement that nobody goes to, so don't play bit with me. Don't call me Veronica. Okay, so I'm gonna go find my bag, and I'm gonna mix my stuff and get it all mixed together, and then I'll come back and show you guys me pouring it, if you're even that interested, which some of you guys are. Maybe some of you guys aren't. Watch a different video, I guess, if you're not, but this is the vlog, girls, what I'm doing with my day, a vlog of my day. Here's the situation. So I just went ahead and did the other board because I had to leave my fan on because, you know, fumes and things. I ain't trying to die, and I'm like down in my basement. So I had to open up our crawl space and like vent out some fumes and stuff like that. It's not that bad, like the fumes aren't that bad, but they're bad enough to where even though you can't smell them, like they're there. So all I did, like I told you, was use that pearl pigment. I can't tell this super flattering angles tonight, guys. I can't tell a huge difference in this lighting, but maybe you'll be able to tell a difference on camera. The only difference is like this one has like a sparkle to it, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Maybe if I turn my ring light off, I wonder. Oh, I bet you would. I'm going to turn my ring light off real quick. It's about to get real dark. Oh, yes. Can you see it? Yeah, a little bit. So this is how my other board turned out. It looks so freaking good, girl. I can't wait to do it in our bathrobes. It's not going to be till after Christmas because, you know, obviously we have Christmas things to do, but God, I can't wait. It's gonna look so freaking good. This is how the other one is turning out, because it does, like the variations in color, like the marble color or whatever, does tend to change like as it's setting up, because the epoxy kind of moves and levels itself out. So that's the first one. And that's the second one. That's what we've been doing. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish we would have done like the Carrera marble on our kitchen why do I want to call them kitchen counters? Kitchen counters. Had we done Carrera rather than just like the standard black and white marble, like I feel like I kind of wish I would have done that, because it looks so realistic, like even more realistic than the black marble does. So anyways, I am going to turn my fan back on because it's getting kind of steaky, and I'm gonna head upstairs. Tim should be home here shortly. I'm gonna go eat because I am famished. So I'm gonna go eat and probably edit this vlog. I'm probably gonna end the vlog here. I know this was like, I don't know what it was. If you liked it, you liked it. If you didn't, you didn't. You ain't gonna like them all, girl. That's all I got to say about that. So I'm gonna hop off here. That way I've got time to edit this. I don't think it's gonna be very long, but I don't know. I don't know. I didn't want to make it like super long because it's like later in the day, so that way I've got time to edit it, because your girl needs to take a shower because I gotta get all this stank off me. So that is what's up. So If you guys have any questions, obviously I'm not a professional. You can ask them and I'll give, you know, what advice I can get per my experience, but I've only done just a few things, so I'm no professional, girl. If you really, really are interested in it, you really, really want to know how to do it, check out Stonecoatcountertops. I'll leave the website or the YouTube channel in the click down. So anyways, I'm gonna take off, I'm gonna go eat my supper, and I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna edit this vlog. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me and like doing my little DIY projects and stuff. I suck at outros. I don't know what else to say, so I'm just gonna take off. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I will see you tomorrow.